First of all, we beat a good team tonight. That team is a good, hard-nosed, tough team. When we had built a really solid lead, they never gave up or quit, nothing. They showed a lot of fight, and you got to credit our opponent. I thought in the first half we got off to a great start with Abdul being a real force offensively inside. Did some really good things, and it was unfortunate that he got in the second foul because I didn't play him. Probably what, the last 10 minutes of the half, something like that. But I thought he was very good offensively early in that game, and obviously defensively he's good all the time. I thought that Lamar had a very good game, and we were 3 for 23. And I'll tell you that of those 20 misses, I mean, like 10 of them were wide open shots. I mean, really good shots, and probably more, probably even a higher percentage. And I think part of that is, second game in 3 days, and you're playing really hard defensively. And we're still, it's November 20th today, is that right? So we're still just trying to get into game shape here, and I think that affected us a little bit. Maybe I'm just looking for reasons because we're a little short, a little more arc on our shot, but we can't work on shooting tomorrow. I mean, we got to, we're going to do a walkthrough and then, rest. I thought that, when you look at Jatcher's minutes off the bench, he gave us a really good job with defensively. And again, our defense held them to 38.9. And they got the foul line too much in the first half, 14 times, only 10 in the second half. Again, we win because of our defense. We shoot 46%. When you shoot 13% from three, more than a third of your shots are threes, you shoot 30, and you still win. It's because you're defending. And if we can defend like that on a regular basis, night in and night out, we're going to have a chance to be very successful. Questions?
I know you've been really excited about Abdul since last season.
Do you see why?
Yes. Just what does he add out there in the court? I mean, whether he's getting rebounds or block shots, scoring, whatever. What's the add that kind of changes the dynamic of the game?
Toughness, competitiveness, athletic. I mean, he's 6'10", 250. If you guys are watching him move his feet on some of those foremen tonight, I mean, his ability to close out and move, and I mean, he's a pretty exceptional athlete for a guy 6'10", 250. I'm talking barefoot. I'm old school. I go right to the bare feet. I mean, in those shoes, he's like 6'11". His length, 7'5". I mean, this guy is an NBA athlete. Is what he is. He's an NBA athlete, big time.
Do you think you win this game last year without him?
A year ago?
Yeah.
It'd be tough. I mean, it'd be really tough. Never. I mean, the thing that's most exceptional about tonight is we win with our best player going 1 for 8 and not really, missing some open shots. But we can win without Q being our leading scorer, and that was huge for us tonight. And that was really big, and I was excited about that.
I know a lot of times fouls can dictate who's on the floor, but when you've got Eli and Stu on the court together, just talk about the energy that those two bring your defense.
Yeah, I mean, Eli did a great job, especially down the stretch defensively. And I'll tell you, Nick Weatherspoon, all our guys. I mean, I thought that Lamar had as one of their better defensive days pressuring the ball, especially in that second half. I thought he pressured the ball really well. And you think about it, he missed some open looks from three. He's 1 for 7. So that means inside he's, 5 for 8, So he had a bunch of passes that were good passes. We just missed shots. I mean, wide open shots. So I thought he had a good floor game. I thought, Eric Holman's 3, what a gift. I am so thankful. I mean, you got to call that one that hits the back of the rim and just stops. And somehow, I mean, how often do you see that shot? I mean, you'd have a hard time trying to make that shot if you took 100 shots. I mean, to be able to recreate that shot. So went from 9 to 12, and that was big for us.
Do you have an update on Stapleton?
Yeah, I mean, he went out today, and he didn't do anything. We're going to try to do some stuff on the floor tomorrow with him. He did a lot of rehab and balancing, and our trainer, told me he thinks it's improving. It's getting better, so that's positive. And we'll just see what he can do tomorrow. But I don't anticipate him playing Wednesday because we're not going. We'll see what he says. I'm just guessing for you guys.
Is it one of those things like Abdul where you just want to be absolutely?
Absolutely. I mean, we're November 20th. We got a long season ahead here, and we've got to be smart.
Did Green Bay show a lot of zone coming in?
No, I mean
So-
we worked against that 1-3-1 for one possession in a walkthrough today. That was it, and they hardly played any of it last year. And the thing that was interesting was that they didn't play it any in the second half. That's what got them back into the game, and we just haven't seen it. And it's that early. I mean, we'll spend a lot more time on 1-3-1 here moving forward. But again, it's early, and it's my fault that we're not better prepared for a 1-3-1. It's just, we got a million things. We're just trying to, play good defense and take good shots.
So were you surprised at how well they offensively rebounded on the offensive end on that 1-3-1?
Who us?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. You know what though? You got to remember now that we missed. I'm talking about. I'm saying we missed 20 shots. I bet you 15 of them were really good shots. I mean, we missed some wide open good threes that I'm going. Yeah. I mean, we're going to make those in the future. So we took good shots for the most part, and I was pleased with that. And against that zone, if we make some of those threes, it's not an 8-point game at halftime. We're up 15. It's just it bounced their way on our missed shots.
What do you know about Stephen F. Austin?
They're really good. They're an NCAA tournament team. Stephen F. Austin will be in the NCAA tournament. They're very well coached. Kyle Keller is in his second year. He was at A&M. He's been with Eddie Sutton, and he's been under some really good coaches. He was at A&M with Billy, and he's good. I mean, he's very good. And they're older. They're athletic. And here's the deal: we played 2 games in the last 3 days. They've been sitting there. They played 3 games against teams that I don't think are D1. The last 3 games, they opened up D1 and they played, 3 games. Maybe 2 of the 3 weren't, but they've been sitting there preparing for us for a week. All right, so I guarantee you they're coming in here rip roaring, ready to play us on Wednesday, and we're going to need everything we got to have success against them.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I really don't know. It's just getting more reps. We've been shooting a lot. We've been shooting good at practice. It's just like getting them more reps, just working on it, standing to your shot, and just keep believing it, like never going away from it. But I feel like at the time we miss a couple shots, we put our heads down, and they have an effect on us the rest of the game. I feel like it'll come along during the season, as the season going.
When you realized they were falling, did you get into a mode where you started driving to the basket and trying to, get points that way?
Yeah, I just wanted to be aggressive. I still settled a little. I felt like I settled, took some quick threes when I could have got to the paint, because I felt like I could have gotten there any time. And in the second half, I just wanted to do more of that. Just get inside, try to find guys like Tyson, Q. Just nobody just couldn't hit no shots tonight. That's some shots I know they'll fall, like, during the season. I know Q and Tyson hit those shots. And I'm doing was able to get me over by setting great screens and get me in the paint. I just made a few layups and was able to knock down my free throws.
Lamar, it feels like whenever Abdul's in the game, the energy level goes up. Just what have you seen from your vantage point when he's been in there the last couple of games, getting an opportunity to play with you guys finally?
It's the same things you said at practice. He's a high motor guy. He brings it every day. Like I said last time, he hates to lose. Like, there's one guy, I never seen nobody hate to lose as much as him. He want to win. Like, he's very passionate. And that's something you need, It's very helpful, He's a double-double machine. He blocks shots. He crashes the boards. He's never trying to get outworked, and that's a big thing for this team going into the rest of the season.
Lamar, on a night like this where you guys do have trouble shooting from three, how, great is it to have somebody like that who can actually rebound the ball, give you guys still a fighting chance in a game where, you probably lose this kind of game last year?
Yeah. It's great to have a guy like this, because he want to be the best he can be every day. He brings it. Like, he's not satisfied with being average. He want to be the best he can be. He's on a mission. He want to take care of his family, and he play like it, and he just bring it every day.
Abdul, you talked last game about having some nerves, finally waiting on your first game. You looked a lot more confident out there than I did.
Yes, sir. After the first game we played, I kind of, the whole nervousness thing kind of went away. I talked to my teammates about it, and they were like, "Hey, that game is gone now. So now you just got to focus on the next game. So that's all I try to do. Play every day. I take every game as practice. Just I'm playing another person, which, like he said, I'm trying to just outwork you. I'm trying to do anything possible to get my team to win. Be it send the screen, block shots, play defense, rebound the ball, trying whatever I can to help my team win.
You had 6 offensive rebounds tonight. Was there a lot of room to work when they went zone?
Yes. Coach Holler always tells us to crash the boards, go for offensive 3, 4, and 5. We especially when I realized it was a mismatch, so I just put it myself to go every time we shot the ball, make or miss. Always go for the offensive rebound.